out for a 4-day tramp, as we call it in New Zealand. Some people refer it to a hike overseas, but in New Zealand we call it tramping. And the big reason is because of industrial bush that we have here. So we're off on a 4-day adventure, starting at the Waiohine Gorge, and then we're going to go along to Totara Flats Hut, and then climb up through Neil Forks up to Maungahuka Hut, which is going to be amazing. There's going to be a beautiful tarn there, hopefully a very big clear day. Then across the tops, climbing up the famous steel steps, through to Mount Hector, across down to Alpha for another night, and then on our last day down into the valley to Cone, then up the saddle and back to where we started from. So yeah, it's going to be good. Get away from all the kind of the pre-Christmas carrying on, and yeah, nice way to kind of chill out into the new year, really, or into the end of the year, end of a busy year. Oh yeah, and the bush here is amazing. It's so good. Hot day, 28 degrees. Some of my friends, we used to talk about it's so hot you can't stand up in the Wairarapa. I think it's going to be one of those days, really. It is definitely warm. Just about at Totara Flats Hut. Really nice walk in from the Waiohine Gorge end, but up and down. Particularly good to do it in the summer. In the winter, it gets a bit mushy, a bit muddy, and if you can't take the river parts of the track, then it gets a bit kind of gnarly as well. You can see here it's beautiful. Beautiful walking in through the flats. The hut is kind of in that bush we're coming up to, and in the distance you can see the gentle Annie Ridge before you head up to Powell. And what we're doing tomorrow is we're going to head up that way, up over the back to the hut. Anyway, it's been a good day. It's nice coming out at this time of day as well, kind of getting a lunch in Carterton, Greytown. I can remember the difference between the two. Anyway, getting a nice little lunch there, and then walking in the afternoon, quick rest, and then time for a feed again. So yeah, it's a beautiful day. Day 2, beautiful sleep at Totara Flats. Actually slept in the hut, which was pretty good. Really nice, good feed. Both Kate and I packs are lightened up a little bit. We're not going to go over this bridge today. Today we're going to head towards Neil Forks. So it's about 4 hours, and then after Neil Forks about another 4 hours maybe, climb up to Maungahuka. So yeah, really looking forward to it. It should be a good day. We've climbed 500 metres, actually an hour and 3/4. We've climbed 500 metres. I'm absolutely sopping wet with sweat because it's so warm, but it's amazing, so beautiful up here. Bit of a steep climb up from Totara Flats Hut. Yeah, fairly decent climb. Now it's started to flatten out. We're about 700 metres now. I've got to get to about 900 and something before we hit the turn off down to Neil Forks. But yeah, it's amazing. The bush here is just incredible. We call it industrial Tararuas. It's so good. Well, it's been quite a long walk from Totara Flats, longer than we expected, but tired. We were either deciding to stay here tonight or carry on, but Kate, the trooper, she said let's carry on, so I'm agreed, of course. Yeah, so probably about 3.5, 4 hours now, I think. So it's about 3:30, so we'll probably be getting in around 7:30 or something like that. Long day in Maungahuka. So we're going to climb up to 1,300 metres, I think. So lots of up. Anyway, enjoy. Well, Maungahuka, so I've got to get that right. Nice night, long day yesterday. Woke up this morning feeling good. Got another long day through to Alpha today, see how it goes. We're heading that way through to the steps, so up those kind of up and downs all the way through there, and as you can hear it is windy. But here we go, it's a beautiful thing here, a nice little tarn. And Kate by the lake. Just walking along the ridge line from Maungahuka up over quite a few lumps to get here. Amazing views out to the Otaki river, and the climb we come up from field all the way up to where we're heading, which is up that spine up there, and just hidden behind, I guess, the top of that spine is Kime Hut, where we're going to go for lunch, and then we will head up along those tops, up over Hector, and then down over the back, and then head to Alpha. So yeah, good day, good day. The legs are tired, but it's the longest day, so what else are you going to do on the longest day other than something that's long? Yeah, it's awesome. Well, here we are, last day. Nice stay overnight in Alpha Hut after a really awesome tramp across the tops. Going to be a bit of an epic day, I think. An interesting river crossing for us. Should be good though. Yeah, but the camera has to go away because it's raining and this will get damp. So anyway, see ya. Walking through the enchanted forest that is the Tararuas, so headed out of Alpha, headed towards the top end of Merchant Ridge, and then Bull Mound, which is going to be interesting, and then heading down to the Tauwharenikau River, which I think is a bit underwater, so we'll see what happens when we get here. The river crossing should be okay, but you always got to be safe in these things. So last part of the tramp, just come up from Kime Hut and heading up to Waiohine Gorge, back to the car, back to civilization.